3 years later. Not feet. Wait a second. Come on, Hogue. Is it Hulk Hogan? They're totally reptiles. Then why, Connie, do you call them gorehounds? They're dogs. Back me up on this one, Ellie. Can I be completely honest with you? I don't think they exist. We know they exist. We've seen them. Haha, what? I don't know. I've never seen one. They're called gorehounds. They're dogs. I'm probably on his... Oh, she makes a good point. They do have scales. Why are they called gorehounds? I think they are reptiles. They just look like lizards, but I don't know why they're called gorehounds. Right, Murray? Okay, so 3 years has actually passed. In the prison? Not since our wife died, right? Like, huh? I think they're reptiles. Told ya. Hey Murray, since you're awake for once, we were taking bets on this. What's the most messed up thing you've seen? Has to be that giant rat thing, right? No way, it's gotta be the eyeball abomination that was called for calling baby, remember? I don't know, guys. Murray's been through a lot. Maybe we shouldn't bring up all this traumatizing stuff. Oh, Ellie's kind of smart. Thanks, Elle. Hey, don't sweat it, man. Yeah, sorry, Murray. Just trying to kill time. Should probably get some rest. Don't want to have to carry your slack tomorrow, Hog. Can it, Connie. You too, Murray. Get some rest. Don't even have my gun. That's... Look at his feet. Do you see that? In my, like, fallen sprite, my feet go on full display. Look at that. Oh my god. Well, maybe that's going to be one of the most messed up things I've seen. Is Ellie going to die? I liked Ellie. Guys, this thing's got me! Ellie! Ah, GG. Help me! I got you, buddy. You could have done that the whole time. You guys! Hey! Murray! Are you okay? What's going on? Sounds like he was dragged off into the next room. What the hell was that thing that turned? What do you mean, tentacle? Like a fish or something? It broke through the wall. You tell me a tentacle busted through solid rock? I guess this could be a blessing in disguise. Thanks, tentacle. I'm not sure about that. What's in your chest there? Alright, move away from the wall, Murray. I'm coming through. You had explosives this whole time? You could have busted us out ages ago instead of we had to wait for the tentacles to come and kill everybody? Okay, Connie, let's go. I guess this is like a new chapter of the game, essentially. All those quests that I didn't finish are now unfinished for good. Okay. I don't know if it's quicker to bunny hop or what. Down the ladder we go. I see a lot of explosives that I'll get to blow up later. Is that a hard hat? Shame I can't put it on. Oh, we're going down. It's a one-way trip. Because we don't have a Gunbrella to get up walls anymore. This is very interesting. I did not know this part of the game was going to be a thing. It's like completely changed. There's got to be a rope or something here around somewhere. Maybe towards the locker room? I'll go. I feel like I know it's like video game logic, but that's literally a rope right there. Like, come on. Might find something neat while I'm at it. Hey Murray, glad to see you made it out too. You guys minding to go check on her? Crazy woman is gonna get herself killed. Oh, I need to actually be... Oh, that's a Batman. Not a Batman, like a bat. There's a Gorehound. Oh my god. Can I take damage? I can't. Oh, I know, I definitely can. Oh, they're the turrets. I understand what I have to do, because I'm good at video games. What's over here? Not anything I can do yet, I think. So blowing up the explosive ones lets me get more money, but it's not really necessary. Oh my god, a stallion. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Okay, here's the locker room. Hey, finally caught up, Amo. You looking for me or looking for the goodies? Checking on you. Oh, ain't that sweet. Well, I found some rope. And there's a few other things, Uh-oh. I know we're in a bit of a pickle here, but hear me out, man. You know those green crude crystals that they have us mining? Well, there's a really big one back where the boys are waiting. I feel like I do remember seeing that. I know. Big tentacle things are trying to kill us. And they already almost killed Ellie. Yeah, how did Ellie get out? But Hogue just beat the crap out of one and saved. Oh, I guess Hogue saved him. How tough can they be, right? Anyway, I think we should spend a little extra time grabbing some of that crude stuff on the way out. It's not stealing, more like reparations. The boys will never bite unless they think you're on board. So what do you think? Want to help us make some money? I don't want anyone to die. I feel like if we focus on crude, someone is actually going to die. So let's focus on escaping. Boo, I trust your judgment, Murray, but man, it's like you'll want to be business your whole lives. Just, Connie, getting money is not going to help us not be prisoners. Getting out of here alive is what's going to help us not be prisoners. Okay, so I can climb now using my climbing boots, but I don't have my gun umbrellas. And I'm on 1 HP. Oh god, this is going to be tough. I think since I'm on 1 HP, I'm walking slower as well. I remember that's like a mechanic in this game, eh? Which makes things pretty rough. Oh god. What killed me? Actually, what killed me? What? Okay, I go back here, I guess. Oh, it must be a stalactite or whatever that I just did not see. I really thought I got out of it like clean and simple. And I was like, no. Okay, let's try this again. If they kill themselves, I do kind of want to see if I can pick up this dynamite. I cannot. Okay. Yeah, so you can't even see the stalagmites on the ceiling before they drop. Or you can see some of them, but not that one for some reason. That grenade was way too close to me. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, let's get this. Get whatever's in that box. Is it possibly going to be a Gunbrella? Oh, we got more gears. It is a Gunbrella. Oh my god. Already we're good to go. That was pretty damn quick. I wouldn't have minded if the whole prison escape thing went on for a bit longer before we got our gear back. Because those 3 years, oh my god, without our Gunbrella feel pretty, like, out of nowhere. Not the Gorehound. I wonder if I take too long, are the tentacles gonna sprout back up? Oh god. Oh, I didn't realize that was one of the hooks I could grab onto. That's a lot of tentacles, and these... Oh, the Gorehound just died. I don't know if that was supposed to be scripted or what. They have so much defense. Let's just get out of here. I don't want to fight Grenade Man. Okay. Oh, killing those things give me gears. I guess I should be like going back and killing them all ideally, but I'm way too lazy for that. Like, could I always... Do I have any food that actually just gives me normal health back? Yeah, that gives me one normal health, one not normal health. Use my rifle ammo by mistake there. Oh boy, it's very quiet here. Too quiet, perhaps. I guess we can see what's upstairs. I don't really need that rope, do I? Because they've been so kind as to give me my Gunbrella back. Ah, now we can take this side door. Oh, and there's raves. How pleasant. Oh, and that ladder was broken by the tentacle. Can I go up there regardless? Not really. I seem to be lost. First screen vibrations are a bit much. I guess the intended method for these guys is just to shoot the grenades back at them, or block them back at them. Oh god. Weird how they put the claws here. I feel like they're not needed. The screen black and white and is quite almost nauseating. Oh, it's all gonna go boom. Was there anything interesting in my cell? I don't believe so. Whew, that was close. Sure was. Aren't you glad we didn't stick around longer to mess with that crew crystal? I sure am. Well, who's to say? We probably all would have made it out fine and rich if we stayed a little longer. You did most of the heavy lifting anyway, Hob. Hey, look who decided to show up. Murray! Thank God, man. I thought you were toast down there. Yeah, me too. Glad you're alive, brother. Blah, blah, blah. How sentimental. What do you say, Murray? You're not dead. And that's super special. Want to tell these losers to press on already? Jeez. Let's go, Ellie. I get the feeling, even though I decided not to do the crew crystal thing, that not everybody's going to make it out alive. Hell, maybe nobody will make it out alive. Hey Murray. Sorry if I joke around too much sometimes. I'm glad you're okay too. I feel like she's gonna die. I feel like our Murray character here isn't allowed to be happy. I actually saw this being talked about on the Discord for doing stuff to Discord, because we're talking about like the Donkey Kong sections from the minecart sections from Donkey Kong. It's pretty smooth so far. I don't even need to press spacebar or anything. Ah, but here we go. Okay, I need to shoot the tentacles. I missed that, but... I guess this section will be nice and chill for the speedrun. I did not see that tentacle there, actually. Unless I'm dumb and there's like some kind of speed up button. I don't believe there is. I think you just roll with gravity. Oh, what the hell? I'm supposed to jump over it. Okay. If that's an end, surely not. I don't think it is, right? Because so far we've only had to press the jump button like twice. Yeah, okay, it is going on for a bit longer, which is good. Like, even in those jumps, like that jump too, you don't even need to press the jump button. Okay, that was a bit rough. Can I heal? I can't. it would be very awkward if I die. Because it's been a fairly long minecart section. No, you're fucking with me. How far back did I go? I think not that far back, since that was like a thing. I can't believe I messed up that jump. I'm an idiot. I guess I'm supposed to shoot the bat and then jump. I don't know. That jump's... I don't know what I'm supposed to do for that jump to make it smoother. Jump earlier? Surely not. What is that? Oh, it's the drone. I click jump. I did. I promise. The end, I guess. No. Wow, we're doing like a whole game's worth of minecarts. Fuck. Bloody Jumino card over here. Tiny tentacle. Ta-da, there you go, that's the end of that. That was interesting, felt a bit weird. But interesting. Okay, let's rest up. Make sure you always punch your time card when taking a break. You'll be glad you listened to your best friend crew, dude. They don't want to pay you for your breaks, I guess. What an annoying little boss. Mate, there you are. Fashionably late as usual. Huh. You guys hear that? Ah, crap. Sounds like that tentacle thing from before. You really learnt the sound of tentacles. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I'm going. Oh, are we not supposed to go inside this room? But I want my mystery steak. You're telling me there's a whole alphabet on this wheel? I find that hard to believe. What could it be? Crude dude? What could it be? Hot? Doink? I guess I should get going. I feel like I'm not going to get the chance to go back. It really seems like I'm not getting the chance to go back. I don't know what the safe password could have been. Huh. Mari, do something! One more time and I'll jump through. Oh boy, is that going to be a new mechanic we're messing with, or was it just for a cutscene? These elevators go... Oh, I remember this room. I came over here when I got caught. Let's go. Oh boy. I feel like we're gonna get separated or something. This does not... guys? Don't look down if you don't want to know where those tentacles came from. Hold on tight, Connie. What do you mean? Hogue? Ahem. Mate, you're the one with the gun. Incoming. What do you mean incoming? Oh god. I see a health bar. Oh my god. Wow, okay. I guess for now I can just spam, but that's kind of disgusting. Anyone ever tell you that? Wow, Toho bullet hell much. Okay, I should not... Oh, there's like air. So I can fly around. I don't need to stay in the mine trolley. Okay, this boss fight is a lot more interesting now that I know that. Can I get back on? I can. I think this part's easier just stand in one place. I don't think I meant to attack his butt. Don't know how I guess maybe I should be running. And then once they pop, I can stand in one place and make myself safe. He's nearly dead now. There we go. Not bad at all. I don't know if that was a attack upgrade that made that quite easy or what. Or the attack and reload upgrade. Doing time. Well, we made it. Of course we did, Ellie. Oh my god, its whole head is just decapitated. No thanks to you, Hogue. Connie, you're insufferable. I'm just joshing you, man. No, you're Connie and me. You kicked ass. So, what's next? Well, I'm gonna head to Orwell. I need to see if Ollie is doing okay. Oh, that's right, you've got a kid. Be careful out there, man. No telling how much a lot has changed since we've been in there. What about you, big guy? Where are you headed? I don't really know. Well, welcome to Come Crash with me and my kid brother in Allendale. Took care of that twerp most of his life, so it's about time he returns the favour as Human is still kicking around. Thanks, Connie. I'll take you up on that. And you, Murray? I know you've got a score to settle, but if you don't have a plan, feel free to visit in Allendale. You're also welcome in Norwell if you need somewhere to be. Well, see you around, guys. Thanks for making the last few years so tolerable. It doesn't feel like it was 3 years, but I guess it's just how these things go. Still kind of getting whiplash over that plot point. Huh. Okay. And I guess I really stuffed up with that safe. I'm not going to be able to get another chance at it. I guess now the tram is fully operational since so much time has passed. It is I mean, while in the moment I was kind of shocked by the whole 3 years thing. It is kind of cool because it means when we like get back to being face to face with Max, and our kid here will have grown up a little bit. It's gonna feel quite different knowing that we've been waiting in 3 years in prison. Why does it feel so much more shiny than last time? Kind of scary. I wonder what happened to that cultist that I saw, Mr. Blonde-haired Pony Boy. And the kids who were here too. Ah. They're all dead. You didn't do this, did you? You're better than that, right? We love our priests and media. I compel you to return to the source from whence you came. My God, have mercy on your lamentful soul. Okay, he is kind of a good guy. He's got a big fat gun. You there. Come inside, it isn't safe beyond this wall. What the hell has been going on in the mines? Are you... She does seem familiar, right? Quick Gorkin. I don't remember who she is. Is Gunbrella more gun or umbrella? I'd say more gun. The only umbrella part is that, like, you can use it as a shield and you float. Ooh. I'd say if you take away its ability to shoot, it loses its identity more than it would if you take away its ability to be an umbrella. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, really. I'm glad you made it safely inside, my child. Wait, your face is familiar to me. Ah, the traveler from that many years ago. How may I be of service? The god-forsaken place was abandoned and evacuated a few nights ago. For many years it served as an extraction point for a power source known as crude. It seemed they finally mined too much of it. What happened? Do you mean the race? No single thing happened here. Over the last few years, the rate of appearance of race and abominations has steadily escalated. I feel like I threw up a little bit in my mouth there for a moment. As we continue to destroy God's planet, we continue to be punished for it. I do not know where you have been these last 3 years, but it is now commonplace to see such things. Oh, that's creepy. Who is she? I don't remember. Hello, train man. Going somewhere? Yes. Oh, I guess we can't go to those 2 stations yet. But this is cool. There's been a little time skip, I guess. I'm gonna take a quick break while on the train and get some water because I'm thirsty. I'll let the train ride occupy for now. Oh. Okay, water has been drunk. So this is Orwell. Oh, they've turned the hideout into... I got no idea. Okay, well, we can't get through anyway, but... How intriguing. I guess it's snowing. Oh, Orwell's completely dead. Ellie wanted to visit his brother. I wonder how that went. Yeah, there's Ellie. He's not gonna be too happy, is he? All gone. Oh my. When did that happen? Granny's house? That old geezer's pharmacy? The whole town? Ollie. Mary, I won't leave this place until I find my son. I kind of really like the time skip now. It is interesting. I didn't really think we'd be revisiting this place in such like a different state than what it was before. It's really cool, I think. There was a little chest here before. Oh, here's a kid. Everyone left. Why did they leave me? Hmm? You're the guy from before. The mayor. He made me come out here, but everybody left me. Those things I watched them kill. Well, my dad is here. Please, mister, please help me. Another carrying section. Okay. I think this section shouldn't be hard. Oh, we do have a race to deal with. As long as we just juke them. I've played Alt Path and Binding of Isaac enough times. I know how to dodge from Big Mother. Ollie! Murray, thank you. Ollie, do you remember the old man? Papa, where were you? I needed you. Please don't leave me again. I'll never leave you, Ollie. You are everything to me. Murray, thank you. We're going to get out of here. As far as I'm concerned, you're a brother to me. If you ever need anything, well, I don't have much to give, but take this at least. Oh, there's going to be another heart for us, right? Yeah. God damn. We're stacked up. That's kind of weird that you can talk to Ollie and then it just moves you to the center and then that's it. So what happens if I go into the sewers then? What do the sewers look like right now? We're gonna find sewer. Oh my god, no, my least favorite enemy. I don't know why the bees can drop eyeballs, but it is what it is. Oh, race and gorehounds. I guess the race will take care of all the gorehounds for me. Oh my gosh. I should try to kill this because I have learned that they drop cogs. Even if it's just one cog, a cog is still a cog. That will let me upgrade my weapon. Since when did I catch on fire? I wonder if I clear this out, will I unlock the King's Cross train station or whatever it's called for good? Or will I have to run back this path every time I wanna... I'm lost. There's too many ways. Is it a dead end? Can I not leave here anymore? I guess it might be a dead end. Is that too many waves? Yeah, I think it is a dead end. This is where I used to come up for, I believe. Should probably eat a hawk leg or something. Kind of weird that you can come all this way. But I guess we might have to come here later. I clicked out. Oh no, there's still one bee. Haven't you yet tortured me enough? Okay, let's go back to Allendale and see what's cooking. I think otherwise we've checked out everything else here. Yeah. Guess we can check out the speakeasy, see if our friend, the author, is still hanging out. Oh. Seems like Allendale's still doing fine. What's the boats area looking like? Is it completely overrun with soldiers now or something? Who are you? Huff. Ivan keeps ragging on us about keeping busy. No shipments for several days now, there's literally nothing to do, but we gotta keep appearances up. How are you doing? Come on, fellas. Look alive. If those Avalon suits catch you slacking. Well, hard telling, not knowing, but I am finding out. So I guess these guys literally have no work to do, but they're just pretending that they're doing work. Moving explosive barrels back and forth all day is hard work. It's not an honest job. You're doing it just for the sake of looking busy. Yeah, I know this boat. Yeah, it's him, the guy who met us at the start of the game. Oh, we can't talk to him? That's a bit weird. Okay, send me back. Oh, it's the drone I saved. Or maybe it's not. My good man Stuart. He sold that gem. He killed the merchant, maybe? We don't know. Oh, he's crazy, man. I don't know if I like Sword anymore. Oh. He gave me a half heart. You're so nice to it. Maybe I'll take back all the mean things I said about you. You can cook me a cog? Just for $25? Okay. Yeah, roast me a crow. Roast me some fish. I can buy rifle rounds. I'm fine. I don't want to spend money that stuff, and I could spend money on important things like, I don't know. Oh, I guess the town has kind of gone to shit. We're not going to revisit the scrappers, are we? Who's that fellow running off? The world's really coming together. I'm liking it a lot. Oh fuck, that's genuinely heartbreaking. It do be what it do be. We ran out of vacancies ages ago, even with this remodel. Sorry about that. I'm sure the refugee camp at the somewhere should be set up beneath the city can help you out, jerk. Why am I a jerk? Does she actually still remember? And this toilet still does nothing. Okay, well what about my friend? Well, before I go there. That's the mayor, isn't it? If we can get the key. Oh, it's Connie. Listen, don't tell her I ever said this. She'll never let me live down. But times were rough without her, so I appreciate it, man. Here, take these. We're getting so many cogs. I believe that means we can get the next upgrade. Hey, Murray. Welcome to my humble abode. You meet my dear brother, yes? Hoke, he went on to say hi to his sister at the speakeasy. It's nice to have that guy around. If you see him, tell him I said to get his butt back here if he wants dinner. That's cute. Okay. Then I guess we can just check on our author friend and then head over to the speakeasy. Why does this fuck look familiar? Man, everyone complains about the city all the time. I used to be like them until I got to know Adelaide. Now, no matter how bad things get, I have a hard time seeing how life would get any better. What are you doing in my room? Does she actually not remember us? That's heartbreaking. I thought we were friends. Really? Really? This building has been full of heartbreak. The old lady's dead. Adelaide doesn't even remember us? Feels bad, man. What was that whole achievement we got? Validating our friendship. Let's go upgrade our gun. Oh, that kid looks familiar. Oh, he finally... The guy who loved tinkering and gadgets finally got to pursue his passion. 50 for the next attack upgrade. Can I help you? What? Oh, you were playing with us. That was ages ago. I barely remember. I have no idea why those lousy excuses for parents went, and honestly, I don't really care. Thanks, I will. This is the only thing I've ever felt good at, you know? Me and Tink, kindred spirits or something. Grease and cogs run thicker than blood. Yeah, well, grease is definitely thicker than blood, but that's beyond your point. Speaking of which, if you're having a hard time finding spare parts, head that Suet guy. Yeah, okay. So, I can spend, like, what was it, $35 for one cog? If I don't really have enough parts just from exploring. Oh, I don't like that the church is copying the design of the cultists. I mean, I feel like that's a bad omen, man. Fucking hell, I thought you were a good guy. Please don't be bad, church. I'm not kidding you, sis. It was this huge. Oh, his sister's the bar lady. Worm? Sounds like some kind of abomination that Marl's been taking care of around here. Marl, where's that little rascal anyway? Murray! Bob! This is the guy I was telling you about. Completely saved my skin. Well, small world, good to see you around here again, huh? What, you know my big sister already, Marl? That's wild. Could never forget such a handsome face. Come on here, sugar. I'll whip you up something special as thanks. Okay, just as long as it's just a drink. Oh, what the hell? I get the feeling that if we tried to take the, Oh, okay, we can give her a honeycomb. I feel like if we tried to take the crude, This should be another HP up, right? Wow, we've got a lot of health. I feel like if we tried to take Protrude, Hogan was not making it out of it alive. I don't know, I could be wrong, but the fact that we got a half heart just for him existing, when like every single other half heart has been, well, for other things, for like side things. What do you mean by all well, folks? That setup camp below, a little bit of their time got destroyed. The world's been getting harder and harder. Also fixing to begrudge for moving in, but it's good for business, so I'm not complaining. Ah, fuck. But I used to love making mead, a good deal of the... Yeah, so she said if I drink honeycomb, she gives me stuff. Okay, so I don't know where Mal is, but possibly hanging out with the Junkers. And Adelaide does not care about me. What a... How come the bloody tavern lady remembers me after one drink that I had on one night? Adelaide is like, despite the fact that we had a nice conversation about the importance of friendship, she's just gone. Unless it was actually her sister Melvin or something, but I don't think so. I'm not going to shoot you, we're friends. Alright, you're going a bit crazy. Don't know if I trust you, man. Same brainwave. So I can't let you in here. This is Miss Francine's room. Must be some important stuff in here. Okay. We're finding a lot of locked doors. What is this, Dark Souls? The door cannot open from this side. See now, hipster, our beautiful mayor has held us in such competent... I remember this guy. They're from like the start of the game. 20 people died because of Mr. Mayor Orwell's inaction plan. Oh. Well, he's an important and distinguished fellow, which by all accounts means that he did deserve to get on the first train. Plus, these sun worshippers are pretty nice. Never got free meals back in old Orwell. I can't argue that. Except that I can. The whole problem in the first place are evacuation apologists like you. Mayor Orwell could have easily have given us free food too. You've seen that guy's house. Well, I mean, what used to be his house. God, things are getting depressing. And who's he? In memoriam, we will send one of our youths to deliver our demands. We clearly know them to be hardened folk. Suppose they don't meet our demands? Frankie. God gave me this plan in a vision. Do you doubt the plan God has laid out for us? Of course I don't, but like the day needs a night for us to appreciate its light, sometimes God's plan can challenge our faith. Wise words as usual, my dear friend. I have no reason to doubt the visions bestowed upon me, however. The scrappers will make the trade their weapon for the safe return of ahem. What? It appears we have a visitor, Jerry. Oh my god, it's Jerry. Wait, he's the coldest they were talking about before. What a weird joke to make. That's kind of funny. Did God show you that in your dreams as well? Fair tidings, stranger. My name is Germain, and I'm the prophet of the sun. What is your business? Ah yes, we were once estranged from society and convinced to believe in the lies of a false god, the Cult 45. But what is this now, the Cult 46? I am not afraid to admit, for once, I have since been put on the path of righteousness. You see, several years ago, when I donned the cloak of a different color, a man destroyed our home. Cult 45 was in disarray and had nowhere to go. One by one, we found solace in the light of the true God and Son and sought forgiveness. In that forgiveness, we pledged to atone for our previous sins by purging the world of its darkness, so that we may one day see the sun again. For one, we rescued most everyone from a while. Is that a typo, or is that just a weird way to word things? Additionally, we all offer shelter and hospitality in our facilities. But most importantly, we have set in motion a crusade to destroy Avalon, the source of all sin in this world. Oh, so we're trying to get to Avalon as well, enact injustice of those who wronged you. Well, not quite, I can emphasize with that. As you know, Avalon is an island not easily accessed by those of us below a castle. However, we have a plan to allow us to reach its shores. You could become part of the plan if you help us with a small hiccup we are experiencing. Jerry? Francine. Oh, she's the lady of the Roomvale Garden. I believe this is a stranger from my vision, but we can trust him. Are you keeping like a hostage in your room, Francine? What's happening? We are keeping a prisoner behind this door. Yeah. She is a member of the ruffian gang around here known as the Scrappers. It's Marl, isn't it? It is Marl. Let me out of here, you fucking psychopaths. The cult's starting to, not the cult, say the church, is starting to shape up to not be too good. So, dear acquaintance, interesting. Tell me, is this woman your friend? Yes. I see. I do not wish any harm upon your friend. Bullshit. But she is collateral. In any case, I'd like you to deliver a message to the leader of the Scrappers. Tell him that if they don't forfeit their weapon to us, we will be executing this woman. I trust you to carry out this task, but in case you're thinking of double-crossing us, keep her in mind. Is there a way I can double-cross them? Because I do not like this. Yeah, so the Scrappers have some crazy weapon, and the church wants it. Is there a way I can... That's probably the furthest I can get. Let's see if I can... Just... I know I already tried this in like an early part of the game, but maybe... No, there's no way to make it through. Okay. Not that I think making it through would even achieve much. So I'm supposed to go to the Scrappers and talk to them or whatever, but is there a way I can double-cross my people? Because I don't like what's going on here. Guess we should just make our way to the Scrappers and maybe we'll get a chance to talk to them. Maybe if I didn't kill the guy, there'd be more of a chance for things to not go horribly wrong, but what's done is done. Let's first off, Scrappers were straight on, I believe? Or not straight on, like up. I wonder if I'm gonna have to go to fishing land as well. Oh, there's no more spikes in this area. How nice. It made so much easier. Is there anything hiding down here? Yeah, I knew it. There is a chest. There's a whole lot of chests. Hogs and money. A Gunbrella man's best friend. Ah, I guess that's the gun that we're trying to take. You're the guy who killed Jakes a couple years ago. Yeah, I know, which means you're pretty damn tough, even if I'm supposed to hate your guts. Listen, I'm kind of in a bit of a pickle. See, I'm in charge around here, I know, right? Now, Marla was supposed to meet some of the guys at the speakeasy last night, and she didn't. Which means that everyone is looking for me for answers. And I'm not really good at coming up with answers. That is a long text box. What the fuck? Everyone's pretty convinced that it's probably the work of the Sun Worshippers guys, which makes sense given that they used to be Cult 45 Greens and we've had pretty big beef with those guys, although I don't really know why. Like, they never tried to mess with me personally, so, like, I don't know. Well, but, yeah, all the rest of the Scrappers had some bad run-ins with them. I guess that logic makes sense in some ways, but who knows, you know? Maybe that was supposed to be a joke. Sorry, anyway, those Sun Worshippers set up in the Allendale Underground around when all our guys moved here. I'm not going to strong-arm you into anything, because you'll just kill me like you did with the last boss. Didn't mean to. But I guess if you feel bad at all or something, and you wanted to help us out, perhaps you could check in for Marl. Oh, I guess they expect me to come here and then go to Mile, but I've already done all that. If they want to trade it for our weapon, they came by asking for it earlier. It's all adding up. Okay, well, the choice is kind of obvious, huh? Mal will be absolutely pissed if I give up the gun, but she's always kind of pissed at me, so I'd rather have her angry than dead if I'm being honest. Wow, you're such a kind guy. What a nightmare. I could use some backup if you're not too busy. She'll probably hate that I'm bringing you along too. Yeah, I'm not going solo, so if you want to go, be diplomatic or something with me, I'll go, don't worry. I just want to explore a little bit first. I guess it's all I stop. How are you planning on getting back inside, my brother? Okay, let's go negotiate. Oh, that's quick. I'll just say, if he says a word, I will shoot these church people. Can I make a trade? Yeah, I was already saying yes. If you're female, then we'll give you our weapon. Brad, don't you dare. But Mal, they're just gonna kill you if I don't. Bullshit. They're full of crap, man. I don't think they are. Is that so? Are you willing to bet your life on that? Yeah, I don't think they're full of crap. Can we just... I'll make you a bet. I don't have time for this. I bear you no ill will. God will sort this out. What are you going to do to me? What? A wage? What the fuck is happening? Yeah, so take all the rounds out of your gun. That is not in God's plan. Stop interrupting me, jeez. Take all the rounds out of your gun. Except for one. Look, man, I've got a bunch of guys out there that are going to kill you to death if you do anything crazy. I'll take all but one of the rounds out, and then... What? Are we really playing Russian roulette? We take turns pointing at ourselves and pulling the trigger. Whoever lives wins. Ha ha ha, why in the name of the sun would I do that? Well, I don't know. You're Mr. God's plan or whatever. You're trying to say that I have more faith in my love for gambling than you do in God or something? He knows how to push his buttons. Okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. At least one bullet in the chamber. Do not underestimate my faith. I will go first. God. Oh. Ah, alas, the sun shines upon me. Let's see if he holds you in high regard. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, he's just going to shoot him, isn't he? I kind of have awful luck. He's just going to shoot him. I like gambling, but I'm pretty bad at it. Oh my god. Well, can't say I didn't try. God damn. Can't believe that just happened. Maybe that wasn't the best way to do things. I think Francis is going to be very pissed. Hey, don't act so offended. She's obviously going to hold a grudge. Dregs was practically like a brother to her. Listen, I appreciate you helping out. I know that you took a gamble on this and gambling ain't free. You're trying to get to Avalon, yes? I'll talk to her and then she'll talk to you. She won't be happy about it, but she pays her debts. I'll tell her to get her info together and speak to you in the speakeasy. I kind of like him. He's very clever. I like the little plan he had there. Very smart. Play Russian roulette, and then when you get handed the gun, just shoot them. Oh, I don't know about this, man. So what now? These guys are just taking over the church base? Oh, thank you for more money. Okay. What do these guys have to say now? Oh, he doesn't even realize what's happening. God, everything shitty is happening here, huh? So now the scrappers just rule here. It is a pretty shitty world, ain't it? The church people are evil. The mayor is evil. The scrappers are evil. It's all shit. I'm guessing that underground tunnel is going to get me to somewhere, and then I'll be able to take a boat to Avalon. Really? I guess this room is just where every faction just keeps their queen. I'm just never going to be allowed in that room. Okay, she's supposed to... Do I have any more honeycomb I can give up? Give me some parts. How many honeycombs do I have? Maybe soon I'm going to be able to upgrade my attack again. Actually, how much honeycomb do I have? Or is that it now? I still have one more honeycomb. And that's enough to get my attack upgraded again. That's kind of insane. Hey Murray. Still feels weird knowing you have an actual name. That's how I feel. Let's be square. I hate being in doubt. What can I help you with? So it's that bastard Max, huh? Took your kid to Avalon, you think? Listen, I've been racking my brain here. Avalon isn't really a place you can just hop on a train to. It's an island, both literally and metaphorically. Okay, I've got an idea. Stupid, ignorant people. That was our weapon. But well, we built to defend ourselves. I guess another typo. You wanna wage some kind of holy war or whatever? Don't get me wrong, I hate Avalon too, but I hate people who fuck with my people more. So check this out. The crude mines were where they had you working, right? That was run by Avalon, right? So they clearly need to get their supply of crude from outside of a pond. The reason the gunmen are always mucking around in these parts is that they ship crude and other goods from the mainland to Avalon from the harbour east of the train station. See what I'm getting with this? Now you're getting it. Thing is, the shipping process is incredibly regulated. They manufacture these really specific shipping labels at the processing plant where they make crude usable and ready to ship to Avalon. There's a shipping train that runs there, but you can't just get a ticket. Here's the ironic part given our situation. The service tunnels that you could theoretically use to hitch a ride are currently occupied by these sun worshipping freaks. Right, so I'm completely smart. You have to go down that path, you get a label. Well, we need to go to the processing plant, through that thing, get a label, get on the boat, we get our kid back. Let's upgrade our weapon first, bro. Perfect number of scrap. So we have maxed attack. It's just our reload that's not maxed out. A hole punch MK1. So it seems like we're going to be meeting even more hole punches very soon. Okay, let's go in through the service tunnel. See if the sun cultist person will let us through. I can't. Not yet? Wait, maybe I need to talk to Mar. I was not reading properly, I guess. Do I need to perhaps go to the lake? That doesn't make sense. I like that I can just take down the chandelier in this place. If you can get those keys, hitch a ride. So where do I get the keys? From the mayor? The mayor's locked away too. I feel like I missed some dialogue that I should have paid attention to. Hmm. Oh, Mr. Hulk Hogan's back in here.
Zebra Reefa.
Oh, Barbara, his sister, right? I was like, who the hell's Barbara? Oh, that's cute. But how do I really walled myself off here. I need keys to get into the service tunnel. Where do I get the keys? In my bathroom? That's not it. Guess let's see what is where the lake used to be. Just out of curiosity. Ah, it's completely blocked off. Okay. So definitely not where we need to go. And just in case, we'll check the harbor. Don't believe you're gonna give me my... I think we talk to you later when in something, but not now. Maybe I need to talk to the scrappers? They have the keys? Am I dumb? She probably said where the keys were. I'm just a special kind of tired and stupid. Can I go into the secret queen room? Oh, here we go. Service key. Oh, my mouse, it's okay? Okay. Just don't let that old lady out. Oh, yeah, okay, so... Oh god, he's being converted to the bloody church. Oh, she is not going to be happy with us. Can I just check your drawer for the key? No? Okay. However, I do not hold you any ill will. In fact, I think we are better off without Jermaine. You and I, we both want to punish Avalon, don't we? Tell me what you need and it's yours. The service tunnel key? All yours. Whatever you're up to, God will protect you. Golly gosh. I don't need to go down. Okay, coldest man, I mean, church man, let me in. Does this dialogue change now that the door's not locked? Oh, it does. So if you unlock the door, I suppose you can also unlock me. What does that mean? That doesn't sound right. It's a horrible world, ain't it? Oh, I see. Oh, that's really cool. Seeing the train drive by. I guess we're gonna have to time things well so we don't get run over. Let's see how things work. Yeah, so here's a train come by. We're not gonna hop on it, we'll get smushed. Oh, we are hopping on it. Okay. I guess we gotta get to the service plant. Oh, there's Mama. Oh, when she killed the cultist, I should have said Mama just killed a man. I'm so dumb. Hit the brakes, the line stops here. I hope you've been training because you're on track for a beating. Hehe. Prepare your caboose. There's no stopping the engine of sacrifice. What the hell? All aboard the Ass Kicking Express. Hehe. We're gonna kill you now. Okay, I'm glad you've had your fun, weird, glow in the dark cultist. See you later. Oh, it's all the um chromium or whatever it's called. The crude that's lighting up and making weird colors. That's annoying. I think my boosted attack is really making short work of like everything. Nice max stat attack stat. Give me that cog. I still need to max out my reload speed. It's really just taking it. Oh my god, that's a road. I was literally about to say that these dudes were taking an ass whooping, and then I just jumped on the road. Oh, I got rifle rounds from that. Okay, here we go. Don't jump on the road. Shoot it because I can. Oh, maybe I should head back. Oh, too late. I was like, maybe I should head back, beat the turret, get the cogs. Well, 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 we meet again. You killed so many of my children. Not your children. I killed your baby and your nephew. Your nephew's not really your child, is it? It's your like sister's child. All I ever wanted to be was a mother, and you are a mother's worst nightmare. I have deemed you unworthy of rebirth, so I present you with two choices: bow before me or face total annihilation. Oh? Well, this is surprising. Yes, yes. Bow before me. Bow to your mother. And that's quite cool. We're just ducking to go under the tunnel. That's rather anticlimactic, but there we go. She's dead. Mama just killed a man. Man just killed a mama. Processing plant, huh? Buzz. Intruder, intruder. Who's this cute little robot? Although, that being said, we have come up on 3 hours now, so I think I might end the stream here. It's been very fun, and I think we're getting through this game at a good pace. I want to get through it quickly so I can start speedrunning it quickly. But this has been lots of fun. I think I will load off now. See, look at our upgrades. We've maxed out health, we've maxed out bullets attack. We just need 2 more reload speed, and we're like fully busting. If we go over task screen, does it tell us like our game percent or anything? No. Oh my god, look at all that HP. Oh, this has been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. I'll try to get back on Gunbrella soon. Maybe we can even finish it this weekend, depending on how things go. And then maybe start speedrunning it. I'm loving this game, being a long stream. But for now, I think I'll head out and probably have dinner somewhat soonish. Thank you everyone who came along. It's been lots of fun. And for now, bye bye. Bye bye.